And there's one thing we've done with our black car this year is we made it our burnout machine. License and registration. This is our budget 351 387 stroker that we built for like 300 bucks. We're gonna take this axle out and put that budget 750 horsepower axle we've been building here on the channel with that junkyard stuff. And we're gonna go out and we're gonna make this thing work again. I showed you in the last video, we were backing the car up. We were having some serious tire issues, wheel issues. We got to get it backed up, get it up on jack stands, replacing the axle, and we're gonna start our 387 up real quick. We found an issue on our 363 on our white car. That may be one of the issues that we have on our 387 too. I got my old school timing light. I've done fixed this thing like 5 times. We're gonna hook up our timing light and I'm gonna have cousin Paul go into the car and start the car up because I got to see if the timing's walking. The problem we're having that we're going to address next week, got a little bit of a timing chain issue. We had that issue on our 363, and since we use the same timing chain set on the 387, we're going to have that same issue too. Let's get the jack and the jack stands underneath the car. I don't know what it was, but I was driving yesterday, probably 65, 70 miles an hour on the highway. See, I don't know if you guys can see this. And about damn near ran off the road because the car was just literally wobbling that bad. It was insane, dude. I was just like, oh, we gotta get this axle out. We gotta get this axle out. That's what we're gonna do right now. Let's go. Give it some waltz. Go ahead and give it a little bit. A little bit of romp. On it. Yeah, that axle's not bad. That was the tire. I bet you it was a tire that was on there. They whooped, man. But regardless, it doesn't matter. It's coming out, but I wanted to make sure it wasn't bent. Kind of nice to give us a chance to kind of nut bolt check our car too. It's our little 3-inch exhaust. Get a chance to tighten up our mufflers, our Max that we put back on. Get our wheels off, soft line bracket, drive shaft disconnected, upper lower control arm bolts, sway bar, about an hour. Got our new axle ready to go in. It's already full. All we got to do is just take the brake line off of that we've been swapping back and forth between them and put it back in the same spot. Go do some burnouts. This should be the last bolt. We are all disconnected now. We'll get the axle down and get the other one up. So we got the axle out, didn't take too much. We're just gonna take, like I said, we've had these lines in the car for a while. These are some of those cheaper bushings that I had told you guys about that you could install. Like those are the spherical ones down there on the Team Z setup. This was really easy to put in. You just pounded them out and stuck them in the ear here, nice and centered. And they worked really well with the black car. But we're just gonna go ahead and get this brake line out and get it installed on that axle. When it goes back into the car, we'll bleed the brakes. We're gonna stick our Fat Boy 10.5 inch. Look how fat these things are, bro. Good Lord. I think I measured these at 13 inches wide. Isn't that crazy? Fits under a Foxbody. Come on now. So you get a chance to check out your control arms at this point. See how close my shit is. Come forward. Take a pause real quick, and I had to bust out my old UPR and Team Z. Now you can see these new sphericals were made for like a 5/8, like a larger bolt. And if I was to use the bolts that I have on tap, which is like a metric, I think it's an M12 or something, then it would be loose. This is why you got to have the right bolts in your axles. It would move around. See that? Not good. But these are just fine, and they're the same damn bushing. See? Same bushing. They're used, so I would just slide this one on and there's no movement. See that? Come on up. All right, go ahead and stick the washer and the nut in that, and then we'll do the other side real quick. Come up. Only got a couple more bolts to do. We're gonna tighten everything up and then we'll get it off the lift. Went in pretty good. Got some nice spherical bushings from Team Z on the top of it. Go check it out on the lift. Hey! Not wobbling. That's good. Springs up a little bit high, so we'll have to adjust that, but we're going to take it for a ride with the axle. We got the axle installed here on the black car. Now it's time for us to go out on the street and make sure that it works good for us. We're going to take it to our favorite spot and give it a little bit of a shakedown. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Hell yeah. Mac mufflers, baby. We put this together with a Junkyard differential that we rebuilt here on the channel and reused some of the bearings, if not all the bearings that we had in the old axle. Y'all know we're about to do a sunset burnout over here. Let's get set up. Here we go. Where are you going? It wants to go back and do it again. Yeah. This is the Ford version of self-driven.
He's gonna quit.
I don't care. We'll do it again. Shit, it wants to do it again. Yeah, we just had to do a small one. He's got like 30 cars over there. Yeah, we got a pretty confirmed little axle there. We built it with a C-clip eliminators, 31 spline, Junkyard differential with an Explorer. Rebuilt it with some carbon fiber diff packs. Reused all the bearings and races. I don't give a shit. Oh. And there's nothing wrong with them.
Okay.
We just made sure that the shim was right, you know what I mean, and the backlash and the pinion depth. We use a solid shim too. We got to work on this tailpipe on the side because I want to bring that wheel in about a 1/2 inch, 1/4 inch, and then maybe mess with the stance a little bit. But you guys enjoy this sort of content. You like the burnouts and you like the horsepower and all the bullshit that me and Dave over here at Dalkey Performance Racing Engine does with this car and all the other shit. Leave me a subscribe below if you haven't already. Check out that join button, become a member of the channel. Outside of that, appreciate you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed the burnout, the axle rebuild. We'll see you soon in the next one.